Welcome to another video, the same every time, looking at IGCSE Maths and GCSE Maths and those kind of questions that apart from the numbers are the same every time. If you've been looking through past papers at Edexcel or Cambridge, you will have seen this kind of question coming up. They seem to ask one of these on most papers actually. Without using a calculator, work out 5 and 11 twelfths plus 2 and 1/4. You must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So if you're doing Cambridge, of course, there will be an actual non-calculator paper, but the Edexcel, they also expect you to do this kind of question without a calculator, meaning you must, as they say in the question, show all your working out, and basically that means perhaps showing more working out than you think you really need. You must show every stage of your calculation. Worth 3 marks this, so let's have a look at this. It's mixed numbers, 5 and 11 twelfths plus 2 and 1/4. Well, the way I would do this, there's more than one way of doing it, but I would just convert them both to fractions. So remember with these, the bottom number always stays the same, mixed numbers and improper fractions. So this is going to be something over 12. All I have to do is 5 times 12 plus 11. So it's going to be that times that plus that. That will give me the top number. So 5 times 12 plus 11. Well, again, in this case, you do need to know your times tables, especially on the Cambridge paper where you won't have a calculator with you. I suppose on the Edexcel you actually do have your calculator with you, so you could do this bit on your calculator. They wouldn't know, would they? The reason why they say without using a calculator basically is they just want to see all of the method. But anyway, we need to do 5 times 12, which is 60, plus 11 gives us 71. And then I'm going to put this one into an improper fraction, 2 and 1/4. Bottom number stays the same, so it's got to be 4. And then 2 times 4 plus 1. So 2 times 4 plus 1, it's always going to be that times that plus that. When you're converting from mixed number to improper fraction, that times that plus that. So 2 times 4 is 8, and plus 1 gives us 9. Okay, so we've got 71 over 12 plus 9 over 4. Now we have to make these denominators, these bottom numbers, the same. What's the smallest number in the 4 times table and the 12 times table? Well, it's 12, isn't it? So changing these bottom numbers to 12, the first fraction can stay the same, 71 over 12. But the second fraction there, I need to change my denominator to 12, so I'm multiplying by 3 at the bottom, multiplying by 3 on the top, 3 nines, 27. And again, the little multiply by 3 that I've written there, I'm just writing that in to show the examiner what I'm doing, that I really am showing all my working here every step of my calculation. Now the bottom number has to be the same, has to stay the same, so it's going to be 12. We just add along the top, so 71 plus 27. Well, I'm going to actually write this down then. So 71 plus 27, that would give me 8, and that gives me 9. So 98. Right, 98 over 12. So now I have to change this, as they say in the question, a mixed number, change it to a mixed number. Well, again, it's a case of knowing your times tables, isn't it? How many 12s go into 98? What's the biggest number of 12s I can put into 98? Now, if you know your times tables, we should know that 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 12 would be too big. So 8 times 12, the biggest number of 12s I can get into 98 is 8. And 8 times 12 is 96. I wanted 98, so there's 2 left over. Bottom number stays the same, stays as 12. Now they want this in its simplest form, So the number part, the 8, that just stays where it is. We don't do anything with that. But the fraction part, 2 and 12, we can see they both divide by 2. So if I divide top and bottom by 2, that gives me 1 over 6. So there's my final answer, 8 and 1 over 6. 3 marks for me. With all my working out shown there, I'm fairly confident that I will get those 3 marks. Here's another question, again worth 3 marks, actual exam question. Without using a calculator, work out 4 and 1/8 minus 2 and 5/6. You must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So the same every time apart from the numbers. Why not pause the video and have a go at this one yourself? While you are doing that, I will try this question as well, and then we can compare our answers. 4 and 1 over 8 minus 2 and 5 over 6. My first move is going to be to make these into fractions, improper fractions. And the clue with this is going mixed numbers to improper fractions. The bottom number has to stay the same, so it's 8 in that case. 4 times 8 plus 1. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 1 gives me 33, minus, bottom number is the same, 2 times 6 plus 5. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 5 is 17. So I've got 33 over 8 minus 17 over 6. And now I have to write these with the same denominator. So 8 and 6. What's the smallest number in the 8 times table and the 6 times table? Well, what about the 8 times table? 8, 16, 24, right? 24 is also in the 6 times table, isn't it? So the smallest number that is in the 8 times table and the 6 times table is 24. So, to go from 8 to 24, I times by 3. So timesing by 3, top and bottom, 33 times 3, okay, 99. 6 times 4 is 24, isn't it? So I need to do 17 times 4. Well, if you were on the Edexcel paper, maybe you could sneakily use your calculator for this bit, couldn't you? Nobody's going to know, and as long as you're writing down all the method, then that's what they want you to see. If you're on the Cambridge paper, you won't have a calculator with you. 4 times 7 then, 4 times 7, 28. 4 times 1, 5, add the 2, sorry, 4 times 1, 4, add the 2, that will give me 6. So 68 for 17 times 4. And I've written my 2 fractions there as fractions with the same common denominator, which happens in this case to be 24. So the final answer, denominators have to be the same, have to stay the same. We just subtract along the top. So we've got 99, take away 68, 9 minus 8, 1, 9 minus 6 is 3. So 31 over 24. Right, they say give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So we're not quite there yet. So 31 over 24. What's the biggest number of 24s that go into 31? Well, it's just 1, isn't it? 1 24 is 24. 2 24s would be 48. Bottom number in this case stays the same for 24 there. So 24 times 1 is 24, but I wanted 31. So I'm thinking that the remainder there is going to be 7, isn't it? And then we need to look at this, just check to see if we can simplify the 7 over 24. Well, 7 is a prime number. It will only divide by 7 or 1. So does 24 divide by 7? No, 3 7's 21, 4 7's 28, isn't it? So that's not going to simplify any more. Of course, if you used a different denominator than 24, you could use a higher number. It will just mean that you'll have more simplifying to do at the end. Well, thank you very much for watching that video. I really do hope that was useful to you. And if it was useful to you, then please like the video and also subscribe, because that helps us out. And I will return for the next one. I'll be back soon.